This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Home sales are good. Our biggest challenge really is inventory.
Yeah, it is. Existing home sales were slightly up in the Truckee Meadows in March, rising 2% since March of 2015. Money Watch tops Channel 2 News at 5:30. Home values, by the way, are going up too, with a median price of $300,000. Good evening, I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thank you for keeping it here tonight. Well, new home sales have dropped, though, 3 straight months. This is across the nation. Paul Nelson joins us live in South Reno, where a new housing development is being built. Paul, how is this housing market looking here in northern Nevada?
Well, Kristen, experts say that new home sales are lower than a year ago, but they're still stable. And the reason for that, one of the reasons anyway, is because a lot of home builders are being pretty conservative with the amount of homes they're building. As for real estate sales in general, 2016 is expected to be a pretty good year. It's still a seller's market for home sales, with prices still going up. The challenge is there's less than 3 months of inventory.
I have a friend who manages a Staples store, and I tell him, you know, it'd kind of be like you having half of your shelves empty. You know, how would your business be? That's really the position that we're in.
Graham says the area has recovered nicely from the housing crisis, but says prices are getting a little high. The median price is $300,000, still about 80 to 85% of what it was at the peak.
And that's a little concerning. It's starting to get a little steep again, and we'd like to see that moderate or, you know, ideally even come down just a little bit.
Graham says he doesn't expect another bubble and says first-time home buyers are having the hardest time because of competition.
I think the biggest challenge right now with where the prices are going up, wages are not.
While the West Coast has seen nearly a 24% decrease in new home sales since last March, sales have dropped 6.4% in Reno and Sparks.
The builders have been very conservative about building a lot of houses and then having them on their books as inventory for spec homes.
Experts say the drop in sales is also because of low inventory, saying demand is about the same as it was a year ago. Graham says selling new homes is a balancing act.
If they have a lot of inventory, nobody wants it. If there's no inventory, everybody wants it.
Local housing data shows the average price of a new home is more than $400,000 in the Truckee Meadows. Experts say the rise is likely because of higher building costs, including labor and lumber. Covering Money Watch Live, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.